Ladies and gentlemen, there is a shocking news that has now left many of Cha Eun-woo's fans around the world wondering. That a report said that after returning from the United Arab Emirates with South Korean military forces, Cha Eun-woo's unit, the military band, will soon be performing at major state events. Not only Armed Forces Day but also an international event that the whole world will witness, the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, or APEC 2025. And here, the big conundrum arises. Is it true that Cha Eun-woo, the Hallyu star, will be performing as part of the military on the world stage? Or is there a mysterious reason behind his uncertainty? Today we're going to uncover a story full of drama, mystery, and surprise about how Cha Eun-woo's name is suddenly associated with the world's biggest event, and what exactly is hidden behind it all. Defense Daily reported that after completing overseas missions in the United Arab Emirates, military music troops will return to South Korea, and they are already scheduled to perform at several major state events. However, what makes this news even more horrendous is the fact that among the ranks of the new members, there is the name Cha Eun-woo. Despite his status as a new soldier, rumors began to fly. Could he be the main face in the performance? Or even further, was there a secret scenario that made him deliberately prepared for that international stage? Some fans testified that ever since Eun-woo joined the military band, the atmosphere of the barracks felt a little different. There were rumors that their rehearsals were more rigorous than usual, as if prepared for something much bigger than just a military parade. An anonymous source even said, "Their training is not as usual. There are certain parts that feel very secret. Even some ordinary soldiers were not allowed into that training room. And strangely, Eun-woo is always present in it." All this raises a big question mark. What the hell is going on? Why does an idol who has just entered the military seem to be involved in something so special? This is the surprising fact we discovered. According to an unnamed source, Cha Eun-woo is not just being groomed as an ordinary military member at a state event. He is positioned to be the face of Korean cultural diplomacy at APEC 2025. That is, if true, he will appear in front of dozens of world heads of state, not just as a soldier, but as a symbol of South Korea's soft power. However, there was one big problem. This decision was not fully accepted in the internal military. There was heated debate. There are those who consider this too risky. There are also those who feel that Eun-woo's presence could cause international controversy. From there, the mystery deepens. Some reports say that in fact the military split into two camps. First camp full support. They believe Cha Eun-woo is the perfect figure to show a positive image of South Korea. With a globally recognized face, he can be a powerful bridge of cultural diplomacy. The second fortress pushed hard. They fear that this will undermine the essence of the military itself. How can an idol be treated special, while other warriors work hard without the spotlight? Until now, the debate has not found a bright spot. But clearly, Cha Eun-woo's presence in the military has brought a huge effect that was never imagined before. As soon as this rumor spread, the virtual world immediately excited. Imagine Cha Eun-woo performing in front of world leaders. It will be a new history, wrote one of the fans. But isn't it dangerous? What if there is a security incident? Another comment. International media also began to look at this news. Several foreign news portals wrote speculative articles, questioning whether it was true that South Korea would utilize K-pop stars as part of a global diplomacy strategy. On the other hand, the ASTRO agency remained silent. There was no clarification, no refutation, as if they knew something that could not be revealed. Now that in the barracks, the atmosphere is also getting strange. Some eyewitnesses say that Cha Eun-woo is often called to a special room at night. No one knows what he's doing there. Some say he rehearsed music for a secret show. There is also an opinion that he is undergoing a special briefing in preparation for performing at a state event. Even more surprising, according to rumors, Eun-woo looked very tense several times after leaving the room, even had time to cover his face with both hands, as if bearing a huge burden. Viewers, do you know that these rumors have apparently reached the ears of overseas parties? Some diplomatic sources said that even neighboring countries have begun to highlight the news that South Korea may feature an idol at the 2025 APEC summit. Some see the move as a bold breakthrough, harnessing the power of culture to soften diplomatic tensions. But there are also those who call it too excessive, even dangerous. If it is true that Cha Eun-woo is performing, It means that South Korea is deliberately playing soft power on the stage of diplomacy, said one political analyst. However, the personal risk to the idol can be very high. Not all parties will accept it. From the moment this news broke, observant fans began to notice suspicious signs. Pushpin first, a few times Eunwoo was seen practicing until late at night. A soldier divulged that he often heard the sound of musical instruments from a room that should have been empty. Pushpin secondly, there is a moment where Eunwoo is seen receiving a special call from a high-ranking officer, something unusual for a new soldier. Pushpin thirdly, his expression in the barracks changed frequently. From being usually cheerful and full of spirit, he appears often moody, as if bearing a burden unknown to others. All these signs reinforce the speculation. Cha Eun-woo is indeed being prepared for something big. In the media, two great narratives about this mystery began to take shape. 1. Heroic narrative ***. Cha Eun-woo is seen as a symbol of Korea's new power. By performing at APEC 2025, he is considered to be the pride of the nation, uniting diplomacy and culture on one grand stage. 2. Conspiratorial narrative ***. Some accuse this is just propaganda. They believe that this news is deliberately fabricated in order to divert public attention from major issues in the country. These two narratives are equally powerful. And precisely because of this, the mystery is more and more difficult to unravel. One of the most astonishing stories came from a former soldier who claimed to have seen a closed-door drill himself. According to his testimony, on a dark night, he heard military music echoing from the rehearsal hall. As he peered through the door, he saw a silhouette of someone who looked a lot like Cha Eun-woo standing in the middle of the stage, surrounded by high-ranking officers. He's not singing for fun. He appears to be conducting an orchestra, as if positioned as the center of attention, but strangely, when he was caught snooping, an officer immediately kicked him out and said, "What you saw tonight, forget it. Assume it never happened." Viewers, this is where this news turns into something much bigger than just idle gossip. Several conspiracy theories have emerged. First theory the South Korean government deliberately uses Eunwoo to attract the sympathy of other countries, especially from among young leaders and fans of Korean culture. Second theory there is a much deeper secret mission, where Eunwoo's presence is just a mask for something the public shouldn't know about. Third theory this news is just a hoax deliberately created by certain parties to create noise and raise tensions ahead of APEC. However, what made everything even more stressful was that there was no official clarification from either side. Both the military and the agencies all chose silence. Fans are in a big dilemma. On the one hand, they hope that these rumors are true, because to see their idol perform on the world stage is an incredible dream. But on the other hand, they fear that this rumor is just a subterfuge that could lead to great pressure for Eunwoo himself. If he's right, I'm proud. But if this is just gossip, why play Eunwoo's name? Wrote a fan on an online forum. What I fear, this burden could destroy him. Wrote another fan in an anxious tone. To this day, the mystery still hangs. Cha Eun-woo has never been seen talking about this. The military was tight-lipped.